going to try and get Crowding under braking. This is brave stuff. Late on the brakes. Crowding also brakes late as well in hold position. Very, very good driving, guys. Sophisticated. Jesus H. Christ. Just go home. Look at that shit. What a move. Look at that, guys. What a move from Shane and Borno. What a move from Shane and Borno. That is going to be a move. That's so brave. The wall was like that far away. Wow. Brave it here. Oh, they're going through side by side. They're going through side by side. Fantastic driving. Oh, Owen just runs over the curb a little bit. Amazing driving there from Owen, Howell and Giles. 95. And look at Roland, who's made ground. Stunning. Hit the flip button, guys. He's going to go around the outside. Oh, he's going to be easy. Binky's fighting, coming through the hairpin. Oh, no one's lifted. Look at this. 3DS's side by side. Oh, wow. Wings on. Jamie's got the high ground at the moment. Can he maintain that high ground? Goodness me, their real bashers are coming up towards the tunnel. Who is going to give ground here? Good Lord, side by side. Great driving, guys. Great driving. Let's keep it going. And Absifex, keep an eye on him. He's just coming through, just come out of the S's. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He's gone up the squares, got the inside double, overtaken the hairpin. Crazy stuff. Balls. Look at this. Look at this. This previous hunting is picking this one up. Here he comes. Is he going to make a loop for Ascari? He is. You know, I think he's going to send this one. Oh my goodness, they lay on the brakes again for the side by side for Ascari. Great driving! Hit the clip button. You know what to do, guys. Here comes Bingley. And oh, I thought he was going to get the job done. He still might get the job done. Here we come. And he's going to get it. Who is he? Adam L B is fighting. No, Adam L B is fighting back. Adam L B is not giving this position up. Now he's got through. Oh, Kerr Burst trying to thread the eye of the needle. Three abreast going through. Launching up almost. Jesus! Wow. Oh, what a move! What a switchback! What a switchback! He's going to make it stick. Oh my goodness me! That's great driving, guys. Huh? What? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Adam LB with the double overtake going into Parabonica. Oh, I think JD, this is going to be close. Oh, it's a three-way. Oh, it's a four-way dance. My God, Jason's taking the lead. All right, St. Leon has got the position back, but look at this. They're trying to break the toe. Perennial. Sam Tubbs going to try and send up the inside. Perennial going into turn 12 with the hairpin. Oh, and Finn here has to get on the brakes pretty quick. And Finn's going to go up the inside on the soft spot. Is he going to do a double? And Schumacher's right there as well. And this is where it's at. Good Lord. Oh, and Schumacher goes at the inside of Perennial. What a lovely move from Schumacher. He's made it stick. Brilliant move. Some of the clip back. Get the clips going, guys. Kenzie, Retro. Thank you very much, says Shuey.
Oh, how about that?
Man, he was on -2. Oh, St. Dash is going to be careful, St. Oh, contact with Perennial. They're going side by side for the Degners. This is brave driving. And St. Dasher, wow, what a great move. He took Perennial on the inside of the Degners. Up front, side by side, Jackie Jr. was overtaken by Badders and was just going to switch through and got the position back again. But here comes Badders. Jackie Jr. places his car superbly on the inside line coming into turn 4. Badders is going to have to go the long way round. And Jackie says, you ain't getting past, son. The door is firmly shut and locked. He's going to have a run at Rapid Pajala. Oh, he almost runs out of it. Had to switch. Big switcheroo. He's going to get him with DRS. And he's going to move himself up P3. Let's have a look at Water and Rufio again. Rufio defensive, making their way down towards Stowe. Rufio giving the room. Good driving, gentlemen. Good driving. Keep it up. Coming up braking in towards Vale. He's just seen that one coming before. Now he's just taking a lovely defensive line, and Flappy's going to have to. No, Flappy's going around the outside. Oh, they're side by side through 4 and 5. What a Flappy. Oh my goodness me. That was a sensational move from Flappy. But Hayes is going to try and come back in here. Flappy retook the lead with, I think, was one of the best moves I've seen all season. Round the outside there with the long left hander. That was a horseshoe, that way. I think Watto should have this when we think he's going to use his battery now. Switches to the inside. Oh, he's on the grass! Oh my word! How? Clip it. How did he not lose that then? That was remarkable. Hey, good evening, everybody. How you all doing? Yes, it's BK and the Xbox, Baron Kebab, the Racing Guru. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing extremely well this fine Friday evening. And we've got some Total Impact Racing coming at you tonight, ladies and gents, courtesy of the Division 1 Superstars. It's the season opener, and we're in the desert of Bahrain. And who else to call the action with me but my partner in crime on a Friday night, the voice, Kenzie Retro. Good evening, buddy.
Oh, there is such a special buzz about the opening race of the season.
Oh yeah, and it's got to be Kenzie Retro and the Racing Guru on a Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, hasn't it? It's got to be. Well,
couldn't agree more on that one.
This is going to be an absolute belter. Guys, if you want to ready up, let's do this. Let's go racing. I've got a lot of chat to catch up with as the guys are going to be getting ready to go. Good evening, Pumpy. How you doing? George Bells is about bloody time. Woof! Hey, easy tiger. Banners is in the chat saying, "Come on, Sharpie." Still gutted from last night. Mark V53 says the clip intro is banging, Biff. Of course it is. It's number one, man. It's number one. Whoa! Hey, my hat's transparent. I've just noticed that. I need to turn my my camera down a little bit. I think it's a bit too. It's glaring a bit too much off the old head, I reckon. Let's just turn that down a little bit, shall we? Yeah, oh my goodness me! It is. There we go. I think it's a bit better. It's not transparent now. Thank you very much to our friends over at ERN for raiding the channel as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Good evening, Kieran. Welcome, Dame Zero. How you doing, Oscar? Good evening. Good evening, Gandhi. Good evening, Matty. 1929. Isn't that when Shaggy was born? Good evening, Perush. Thank you for the host, Dame. Good evening, Kushmania. Good evening, Sink Badger. No, it's TIR Badger now. It says Mr. Sodden Intro again. Wakey, eggs and bakey, Matt. Come on, get it. Wake up. Jakey G says, after all these months, the main event is here, and I'm prepared with my popcorn to watch an instant classic. Good evening, El Taco Man, gaming my brother from another mother across the pond. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my man. Good evening, Race Roller. Hey, how you doing, my man? Long time no see. Big Al Psycho. Good evening, Liam P147. Hello, Beer. Hope you're having a good time and that you are keeping well. Absolutely fat as ever and proud of it. But let's go trackside. I'll catch up with the rest of the chat in a minute. Let's have a look at tonight's runners and riders and what a roster we have for you tonight. Okay, we'll have a quick audio check as well. How are we sounding? Are we all sounding good? I hope so. Let's give you a rundown of tonight's. This is the strongest roster we've ever put out in Total Impact Racer. That is for damn sure. NRX Crowding, New Perennial, ETSR Sharpie, Brandon 5224, Findium, Esports Challenger Series Superstar, ETE Storm. Oh my goodness me, ETE. You're a Titans. You're a Titans, guys. Oscu, Bingley, F50 Max, Cushmania, Adam LB, Sam Tabner, Paraquix, Zetex, 24, one of the fastest drivers in the world. JD Apex, Psych Zany, and NRX Chasta. What a lineup, Kens.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And am I right in thinking that the defending champions in action tonight as well?
I think we've got two champions, two guys who have won the Division 1 championship in the lobby. We have not Findy. I mean, it's not there yet. Bingley, of course, and Brandon.
Yes, Bingley dethroning Brandon last season.
Absolutely, but we got a long season, 24 races I think, Ken's this season, dude. That is monstrously big.
Yeah,
got to give a couple of quick shout outs. Oh yeah, absolutely. A couple of quick shout outs as well. FLK Swarm, thank you for the follow. Off Wrestle, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome, guys. Thank you also for the house. El Takaman Gaming and TIR Pumpy. Thanks for the host, guys. Really appreciate it. The guys are just on their outlap. Of course, it's short quali this time around in Total Impact Racing. 50% race distance. This should be a classic. Dave's versus. Hope you're doing well, Beer. Absolutely. Good evening, David. How you doing as well? Badger was playing Farm Sim. Okay. How's it all sounding, guys? Quick audio check in the chat. Are we sounding good? Kenzie, say something, dude. Kenzie.
Yep.
Say something. I've got to do an audio check, my man.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to multitask. I'm getting something uploaded on my personal YouTube channel. Trying to keep up to date with a couple of things on top of that as well. Matty in the chat saying, just did a flight from Miami to Orlando in Flight Simulator. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Hey man,
just got released recently as well.
Do you know what I've done on Flight Simulator? I've actually crashed into the Beckett's Grandstand at Silverstone in the 747. I did it. I did it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Kenzie. Crowning's coming around the last corner. You know what time it is,
yes.
And it's time for a very, very special hot graphic. Take it away, Kenzie.
Oh yes, here we go. Crowding first lap of Season 5 of the Division 1 Superstars, heading towards turn 1, about 205 miles an hour. It's a very tight right-hander here at turn 1, about 60 miles an hour, and then sweeping through turn 2, and then right through into turn 3, and then DRS wide open, heading up towards turn 4. About 75 miles an hour heading in there. Wide exit points there, but you've got to be careful you don't go too wide, otherwise lap time invalidated, or in the case of Hamilton versus Verstappen, you have to give up the lead and the race win, as we saw at the start of the season back in March. And now this is probably the trickiest section of the track. Now you've got this double left-hander, turns 9 and 10, and then down the back straight, and then this next part of the track is a killer, as we have seen on many an occasion over the course of this week. That curve of doom is and there it is! I was just saying that turns 11 and 12 there. That is a very tricky section to get right on this game this year with the reduced downforce on these cars as well. I've probably spun out on that corner more times this week than Nikita Mazepin has done all season. Nevertheless, down the main straight for the last time for this first lap of Season 5, 126.659.
Thank you so much, Kenzie. And that was with a mistake as well. Oscar goes through the 125.1, already set the time of screens alight. What about Sharpie? A 124.784. My goodness me, we are seeing some insane times already, ladies and gentlemen. Is that Bingers? It is Bingers. He's on the medium compound tyre. Just going to do an exploratory lap to see what grip there is out there. What can he do on the mediums? It's a 125.8 on the medium compound tyre. Who have we got on track at the moment? Brandon Sector 2, just coming up the uphill S's. Findium's coming into the hairpin. Who have we got? Adam LB? No, who is that?
Lord Samuel Tabner.
Lord Samuel Tabner. Good to see him back racing. Sight goes through the 128, almost matches Bingley's time. Teammates. Sam Tabner goes through the 25.566 on the soft compound tyre. Brandon's about to come through with a 125.786. Here comes Findium coming down the hill. We've got a couple of cars in front. I think that's Chasta in front, is it? Let's check real quick. Here comes Chasta. He goes P3, the 25.481. What about Findium? This looks pretty quick. Could be in the 24s as well. Let's have a little look. 125 flat from Findium. Adam LB goes through the 125.049. My God, we're seeing some times. Right, Tommy has invalidated his first run, so I think the next car will be F50 Max to start a fly, unless there's anybody else going again. Paraquix has gone again. We'll go with Paraquix.
Let's go with him. He's already about half a second up by the looks of it.
Yeah, but he'll be looking to try and get into the 25s here comfortably as he comes up past the curb of doom. It's as you said, Kenzie, on the hot lap call, it's so tricky to get that right. Leaning on the corner there, getting the power down.
He's up at the moment.
Yeah, he's absolutely flying. Coming in. No, he's backed out. I say he's absolutely flying. He backs out. I think he's heard me. He's like, I'm going to show Beer that he knows nothing. Right, Bingler's in the pits. Sykes-Eni's in the pits. He's on the fly. Brandon's on his warm down lap as well. Sam Tabler's on the warm down. Storm went through the 25.532. We've already seen some outrageously quick times. Is Finn going again? I'm going to have a little look. Nope, he is out of fuel. Adam LB is also just cruising around as well. So we've got F50 Max and JD Apex on outlaps at the moment. Who's the lead car? Looks like it's F50 Max, so we'll go with Max. He's about to start a flyer. He's opted for the medium compound tyre. Game volume needs to be turned down a tad. Let's get that sorted out, Dame Zero. Thank you very much indeed. I'll just put that one click. Okay, how's that sounding now? How's that sounding? Is that better?
Yeah.
Sorry for that, hey, Dame. You need a hearing aid, son. You know, pull the cotton wool out of your ears. Good evening, Jason. Jason is back. How you doing, fella? Damien in the chat. Oh, hello. Oh, F50 Max.
Lucky from F50 Max there through the first.
Almost to the Grosjean then.
Ooh, too soon?
Nope, not too soon. Not at all. It was a year ago, dude. Come on. It's perfectly fine now. Right, JD Apex in the Alfa Romeo is on a lap at the moment. He comes through turn 4. Making his way out towards 5, 6 and 7. It's tricky downhill S's. You touch that right-hand curb. Oh, he's got to be so careful there. You run that curb and, man, it can be curtains as he makes his way through the hairpin, quickly firing up through the gears to get the traction out the corner, back on the power again. Then this tricky double left-hander, which leads into a hairpin on the exit, on the entrance to the third DRS straight. Got some traffic in front, just staying well out of the way as JD powers down, coming up towards the uphill S's, which is, well, Ken's, it's so tricky. It is so tricky coming up through here. JD aggressively through there. Oh, that's a harsh invalidation.
Unfortunately,
that's harsh. That's a bit harsh, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I think it definitely feels like the corner cuttings got even stricter compared to last year's game.
I think so, mate. I think so. I mean, you know, you see in the real life F1, of course, they literally corner cut every corner, don't they? Let's be honest. You know what I mean? They do, don't they? Or they track extend every corner. Right, F50 Max just coming through turn 4. He's staying out on those medium compound tyres. Tommy came in after that invalidation. He'll be putting a new set of boots on. Got a lot of cars who've now come out on softs.
Yeah.
At the moment,
Sharpie.
Sorry, go ahead, mate.
I think we could be looking at realistically a two-stop round here. A two-stop strategy that I've tried previously, soft, medium, soft. It is doable. If you with your time, man.
I've got to be honest, mate. If there's no safety car, these guys will be one-stopping, soft, medium, or medium, soft. They should be able to look after their tyres. I did a one-stop myself. Quite a few people have done one-stops this week, and it's worked. Softs to mediums, you can do about 10 laps in the softs and come in and put the mediums on. They will go to the end. Some may opt for the hards, possibly.
That's doable.
Some may go for a two-stopper, running 2 sets of softs, but it's going to be interesting. A safety car will dictate the tactics from this race. Stormy's retired. He's happy with his time, 1:25.5.
Oh no, he's actually crashed.
Has he crashed? Where is he?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I see him.
Turn 8.
Downhill S's. I was looking at a car in the pits actually. I thought that was him, to be honest. Well, F50 Max goes P13 with the 126.637 on the medium compound tyre. I've got a lot of cars and flyers now. Who is my lead car? Let's have a little look here. I think Sykes is quite a long way. It could be is that a Williams? It's Perennials on an outlap. Sam Tabner.
see what he...
Oh, Sam's lost it. Curb of Doom. And spits the rear end out.
First victim of the day.
Absolutely. Bingers is just coming around there. Bingers is already second up. Now he's switched over to the soft compound tyre. So this looks like it's going to be in the 124s from Bingley. 24.5. Cod's going for a pole time. It's a good call, mate. Could be even quicker. Here comes Bingley. This is fast. This is rapid. 124.7. Fastest we've seen so far from Bingley. Here comes his teammate, Syke Zaney. He was well up as well. Syke goes... P3 of the 24.784, matching on identical time with Sharpie. Here comes Adam LB. 124.936, just starting a flying lap. Where's Finn de Jump? He's coming up the hill, about to start sector 3. He was 2/10 up, so Finn will be into the 124s as long as he nails this final sector. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you're all doing extremely well. This is going to be a fascinating race tonight. Really excited about this one. As Finn comes around the final corner, looking resplendent in the Aston Martin. Seb V5. Here he comes. 124.822. That is P5 for Findium on his first run. Chester has invalidated. Adam LB's back top. I'm looking for a lead car. Paraquicks, is that? Nope, he's just started a lap. Let's have a look at Tommy. Tommy has not yet put a lap in. Just coming up to the hairpin.
Yeah, he's just on the back straight just now.
Of course, he's... Findium's teammate this season. That is one hell of a team. Findium and Zetex24 as teammates. Wow, it's a rapid team. But the thing is, it's all well and good having the pace, but can you keep the car on the track? Getting perilously close there to the inside line there. Bingley just sitting out of the way. But this looks pretty quick from Tommy. He is absolutely pushing this car now. Still 4.5 minutes left in qualifying, with in fact almost 5 minutes left in qualifying. So still plenty of time. You can do an outlap and come in and put a fresh set of boots on. Let's have a look and see what time he does. This is his first run, first legit run. It's a 125.1. That puts Zetex in P8 as it stands at the moment. Kush is on a lap. Quick catch up the chat.
This is ridiculously tight. Top 15 separated by just over a second.
Top 7 all in the 124s as well. That's rapid, dude. That's rapid. Pumpy says, these are some fast times. You're not kidding. It's like my intro. They're going like forwards at 10 times the normal speed. You know what I'm saying? Good evening, Massey. How you doing, fella? Good evening, Perush. I'm surprised I didn't actually smell Cobb first before we made that comment about 24.5. Kush goes P9 with a 25.249. Who have we got on a flyer? Tommy's not going in. 2 seconds down on his original run. Perennial's backed off as well. Crowding is on a warm down lap, I believe. So I don't think there's anyone on a flyer at the moment. We're getting ready for the final run. Jakey G says, wow, beer has upgraded the graphics again. I'm impressed. 10 out of 10. Also, we'll be getting a Kenzie 5-minute chat at half time. I don't know. Kenzie, what do you think? You up for a bit of 5 minutes?
I can officially confirm we're going to be doing that. And the main talking point is going to be building up the hype for that Schumacher Netflix documentary coming out in just a few weeks' time.
Okay. Are we going to talk about the Grand Prix, of course, Spa this weekend?
Yes, because it was 30 years ago this week that Michael Schumacher made his debut in Formula 1.
1992. 1991 even. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm even miscounting the years. Good evening, Redman. How you doing? Edgars! Who are you driving for tonight, Edgars? Welcome, dude. Hope you're doing really well. Dame Zursa, did you see the crash at the women's W race? Yes, I did. The W series. It was wow. I think what happened, from what I've heard, it started to rain the moment those lead cars started that lap. Yeah, the W series, and it started to rain, and you just saw car after car just go sideways at Eau Rouge, and then they just all collided at Radion. I haven't heard to hear if anyone's been like seriously hurt, whether it was all whether they've all just like walked away. You know what I mean? I'm not too sure, but yeah, it was pretty horrific to watch because it was just car after car after car piling into each other at Radion. F50 Max, I think, is our lead car because Perennial. I'm not sure what Perennial's doing. Is he starting a flyer on old tyres? He's coming in the pits. Okay. So F50 Max will be our lead car. That start a fly. Good evening, Rose Halsey boy. Goodness me, that's a name I've not heard for a while. How you doing, fella? Good to see ya. Apparently there's nobody hurt. That's good news, man.
Well,
that's good news.
That is a huge relief, yeah.
Yeah, because it was. If you haven't seen
one
it,
of the drivers.
Yeah, go on.
Well, I've actually got it. I've actually got it up in front of me just now, but I'm not going to be watching it just yet. But I will say one of the drivers for the WTVs is actually missing the race this weekend because they ended up testing positive for COVID, so they're going to be doing. They're going to be self-isolating for the time being. But it doesn't look like anybody else in the team was in close contact at the time.
All right, okay. But yeah, I'm glad that everyone sort of walked away from that because it looked pretty nasty. If you check it out, I think it's on YouTube. I think just check it out if you haven't seen it. Type in W Series Crash on YouTube and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I think Kenzie's just seen it. Either that or he's just peed himself. Right, just watching F50 Max at the moment. 7/10 up at its split time, so Max should be comfortably into the 25s here. Bingley went, it says fastest so far, the 24th, 7:13. That's an astonishingly quick time, but I think they're going to get quicker. Trying to look for my second lead car actually. I'm trying to work out who it is. I think it is Power Quicks. Right, F50 Max is going again, 25.687. Here comes Power Quicks making his way down the hill. Then we've got a Williams and a Mercedes coming down. It could be Oscu. Oh, Power Quicks has spun last corner. Oscu's binned it. Oscu's binned it as well. Oscu's gone.
That was turn 5.
Turn 5. All right, mate. All right. I'm trying to find some cars here.
That is really unlucky from Power Quicks.
Crowding's on to... Okay, so that's unlucky for Power, and that's going to be his qualifying just about done, I think. Okay, right, I've got one of the leaders, one of the McLarens on a flight. It's Bingers, and Bingers is 2/10 up at Sector 2. Oh my goodness me, he's absolutely motoring now. This is going to be possibly a low to mid 24 here. What has he got? It's a 24.5. What a time from Bingley. Here comes Syke Zaney. Cycles slightly up at a Sector 2 split. Looks like he could take P2 off Sharpie. Could it be a front row lockout for the Mercedes? Yeah, for the McLarens. 24.665. What a lap. But Adam LB is...
Brandon's gone as well.
Oh, Sam Tablett's coming around the final corner. He has improved. Sector 2 was a 10th up. Can he get into the 24s? Maybe just outside. He does improve. It's 25.2. Oh my goodness me, they're coming thick and fast now. Z-Tex is on a fly. Findium, I think, is pretty close to completing the lap. JD Apex is coming around the final corner. He's found some pace. Could JD get to the 24s? This is going to be close. Can he do it? It's just outside to 25, 2-1-2, but that puts him in P10. Tommy, I think it's Findium's on next lap. Findium's backed out. Findium's backed out. He's made a mistake and he has backed out. He's going to start no higher than P5 by the looks of it. We've got Chasta on a fly, just coming downhill towards the final corner. He was a 10th up on his Sector 2 split. He could get himself into row 2 here if he has a really good final sector.
Yeah, he needs someone to redo that. 24.7, 24.8.
Oh, good time, but it's not enough. It's not enough. What about Z-Tex? No, Z-Tex takes P8. Wow. It looks like Bingley has got a pole position. It looks like a front row lockout for the McLarens.
Yeah, it is. That's it.
It is, ladies and gents.
Chris can only go 9th. That's it.
Wow, it's a front row lockout. Look at that. And Mercedes taking locking out row 2 as well as Sharpie and Oscu. Oh man, this is gonna make for a fascinating race, mate. Wow, look at that. And 8 drivers into the 124s. Pole position there, 24.5 from Bingley. That's an astonishingly quick lap. Good Lord. Good gravy, as they say. We'll give you a rundown of the pole position times. It is so close, as always. Wow. I think we're going to do a prediction tonight, guys, as well. I'll give you a quick rundown, then I'm going to hand you over to Ken's, and I'll sort of prediction out. Bingley then takes pole, the 24.502. Syke Zaney. Can you get screenshots from this to qualifying, by the way, Kenzie?
On the off chance if we need to do a lobby restart.
Syke Zaney in P2, great laps there. Sharpie in P3, Oscar P4, Findia in P5, Adam LB in 6, Chasta in 7th, Z-Tex in 8. Cushmania is 9, Craddock is 10. They'll be starting the race on those soft compound tyres. Then we've got P11 downwards. We've got Apex, Sam Tabner, Brandon Perennial, Storm, F50 Max, and Paraquicks, they'll have a choice of tyres at the start. Look how close it is. Top 16 all within a second. Wow. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We're going to ready up in 6 minutes, guys. So I'll
that'll be
up in a
past 9.
Yeah, I'm just going to put that up on the chat. I'm going to take a short break and I'm going to leave you guys with Kenzie. Okay, that's up in the chat now. Right, Kenzie. Oh, good evening, Skeefy, by the way. Woo! What a qualifying session. I'm going to leave it to Kenzie, guys. We're going to take a quick, very short break. Kenzie, the floor is yours, dude.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. As I mentioned earlier, we've got the Schumacher Netflix documentary coming out on September 15th. So, no surprise, as a lifelong Schumacher fan, I am very excited about this. And just seeing the trailer, and I am very intrigued as to what they're going to be covering as far as his life and career are concerned. I mean, as far as his success is concerned, controversial moments aside, what can be said that hasn't already been said about Schumacher? Anybody got anything? W Series. We've got Jamie Chadwick, pole position once again. As I've been backing Jamie for a couple of years now, and that's no surprise, my favourite W Series driver there. So I'm going to throw this out to you guys. What would you say is the best Schumacher moment throughout his entire career? JG saying didn't realise it was that long ago since Michael made his debut. He is the GOAT. Yeah, he does have a very strong case for being the greatest of all time. I mean, from his generation especially, 91 race wins, 77 fastest laps, 68 pole positions, 7 world titles. So I'll say the question to the chat: what is your favourite Michael Schumacher moment throughout his entire F1 career?
Oh, running down the pit lane to punch Coulthard out at Spa.
Belgium 1998.
Oh, definitely. Okay, I'm going to put a prediction up for you guys as well. A load of channel points redeemed from the last one. Let's start a new prediction. Okay, nice simple question tonight for you guys. Okay, I'm just going to type it in now. Get ready to gamble your channel points. It's a nice simple one. Nice simple question for you guys. Let's put a 10-minute lock on it. Start prediction. Boom. Take a look. See what you think. Tonight's prediction: a McLaren to win tonight. Yes or no? It's that simple. Ooh. That's tonight's question. You gamble responsibly. But there we go. It's going to be an absolute belt. I'm just buzzing so much for this race, man. I've been looking forward to this one all week long.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Okay, I just got a message on. Okay. Well, Schumacher, by the way, IRL Schumacher, he's having Xbox issues. That's why he's not been able to join the lobby. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate.
Yeah. Got a couple of things in the chat regarding the Schumacher documentary. If it's anything like the Senna documentary film, cannot wait. Yeah. I love the Senna documentary. And proven like 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix, letting Vettel pass for the championship. I mean, great passing of the torch moment there.
Yeah, from German to German, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Schumacher, great moments. Spinning off whilst trying to take Villeneuve out. That was quite good. That was quite
97, good. Yeah.
He's a fantastic. Don't get me wrong, fantastic driver. But he redefined the term sportsmanship, and not necessarily in a good way. Well, remember Barrichello?
Oh, Team Orders Austria 2002. Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised. It was. I think it was a moment when he was back in. Wasn't it back when he was back in the Mercedes where we almost put Barrichello into the pit wall?
Oh yes, yeah, that was a pretty scary moment there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But
Proven License B, you're not a Schumacher fan. No, I tell you what. And what can you say about his achievements? Absolutely astonishing. He was ruthless.
yeah,
He drove to win. It was that simple. Whether you liked him or loathed him, you cannot take away from the fact that he raced to win. And to be honest, mate, if like Hamilton was racing in that era with lesser races and that kind of thing, I don't think Hamilton would be anywhere near Shuey's records. Do you know what I mean? I don't think so.
I don't think he would be even. I don't think he'd be even close. I mean, he'd probably have maybe 2, maybe 3 championships at most.
Oh no, I still think he'd win championships, but just the sheer amount of races. I've got to give a shout out because TIR Oakley has just sent through the not 5 but 1,000 biddies. Wow, thank you so much, Gary. That your support for the channel is greatly appreciated. 1,000 bits from Oakley, unbelievable. Wow. Thank you so much, buddy. Double thumbs up from the racing guru, my man. Thank you. That is so great. Honestly, wow. I feel like I did when Jason went crazy. Those gifted subs, like we did the driver draw. Woo! I'm still buzzing for that. That was incredible. Yeah. But thank you so much, dude.
Yeah.
All right, let's go racing. It's ready up time. I think countdown clock is ticking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I will say, as far as it's one of my favourite Schumacher moments. It's probably one of the earliest memories I have. Is I was staying at my dad's house the weekend of the Japanese Grand Prix back in the year 2000. I've brought it up on a couple of occasions previously. I actually got up like 6 o'clock that morning to see Schumacher win his first Ferrari World Championship.
Do you know what? Talk about getting up early hours in the morning. Remember the Adelaide Grand Prix? I think it's 1986, is it? And I got up early because BBC showed the race live. One of the very few times they showed a race live middle of the night, where poor old Mansell had his tyre blow out when he was cruising to his first world title. Oh, man.
On commentary, and look at that! Colossally, that's Mansell!
I mean, how Mansell managed to control that car without absolutely severely injuring himself, severe crash, I'll never know, because the suspension had broke as well. He was driving on 3 wheels. Yeah, broken suspension.
Someone narrated about probably somewhere about 170, 180 miles an hour. Oh, he was actually
motoring down there. Oh, Chris is on the naughty stat. It's been DSQ'd there from the formation lap.
Oh dear.
El Taco Man, it says McLaren, fuck the world. Excuse my language, I'll allowed to swear once. Beastie goes, let's go McLaren. Well, at the moment, it's 1 and 2 for the start of the race. Don't forget the channel prediction. Is the McLaren going to win? 119,000 channel points redeemed say yeah. 38,000 say no. Proven Light says, I'd love it if Kenzie did the race in that personation of Murray Walker. He will. You wait to hear the start. You wait to hear the start of the race coming up very, very shortly, dude.
No pressure there.
Dame Zero's put in 8,000. I said gamble responsibly, Dame. Does your mummy know you're gambling all your beer tokens?
I only put 500. I only put 500 in, and I've still got 57,000.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed. He won't let me gamble. Streamlabs knows me too well, you see. I've got an addictive personality. Okay, we're getting ready for the start, Kenzie, and very shortly it'll be lights out. 29 laps around Bahrain. That's your tyre strats. Top 10 all in the softs, nice and symmetrical. The rest of the cars all starting on fresh mediums. Okie dokie, up the Alpha. Yeah, absolutely, Massey. Okay, no, I'm Alfa Romeo, man. Yourself 1-2 here, of course, with me and Gandhi on Monday. Woo! Okay, we ready, Kenzie? You know what time it is.
For the first time this season, here we go. Like I said at the start of the stream, there's always that special buzz about the first race of the season, and here we are. At the end of our opening week for Season 5, and we've got the cream of the crop ready to launch out of the gates. Here we go. Let's get a good view of the lights. Here we go. Here come the lights. You guys know what time it is. It is, for the first time this season, they're revving up. It's lights out, and it is race time here in Bahrain. It's a great start there from the two McLarens. It looks like MLB is trying to have a look at the... the Aston Martins and the Mercedes, but Chasta getting himself into 5th place. Bingley and Sykes Zaney side by side, heading up to turn 4. He is hoping they don't take each other out, but Bingley with the Sykes Zaney actually with the inside line, and it looks like he might just keep the lead. They're still a bit side by side slightly, and crucially, they don't take each other out. Sykes Zaney keeping the lead as they head into turn 8.
What a start, and so far, fingers crossed, a good start. Paraquix is trying to get past Brandon there. Is he going to send that car up the inside? No, I think... Did he get position? Yeah, he did. Brandon made a slight mistake, and there's also some movement a little bit further up the field as well as they come through the hairpin at turn 7, I believe. And here we go. So Sykes Zaney has got the lead from Bingley. Sharpie's in P3. It's Oscar in P4. Chasta in P5. Adam LB, P6. Findy on P7. Are they all going to survive? Coming up the uphill S is so tricky with heavy fuel loads. The back end just wants to slide out. But so far, so good. No, Brandon's wrong. Brandon has gone. Brandon has gone. The uphill S's has claimed victim number 1. And Storm has made good ground up to P9 in those medium compound tyre. We're going to see a safety car. Are we going to see the first safety car of the Division 1 season? It's just yellows at the moment in one sector. I think we are good. Got a car coming into the pit, so that's Z-Tex coming. I think he's got front wing damage there.
That'll be front wing. Yeah, Apex having to come in as well.
Okay, so as you were at the front, the 2 McLarens followed by the 2 Mercedes, followed by Chasta in P5, Adam LB, P6, Findy currently in P7. But Chasta is getting really punchy on the back of Oscu. Let's jump on board. Oscu going a little bit deep. Chasta trying to get the traction out the corner to try and slingshot his way past, but there's no room at the inn as of yet. Z-Tex and JD come out on fresh medium compound tyres, so they will have to stop the race now.
Realistically, yeah.
Oh, we've got a car gone off. Who is that that's gone off? Is that Perennial?
Oh, it's Perennial.
Oh, Chasta's gone deep and has been collected. He got a slight wobble on there. Tried to correct the oversteer, and there was a contact with Finn. I don't think he got damaged, but he has lost 3 positions as his teammate goes past him. That's crowding up into P7. We've got some movement also with Sam Tabler and Paraquix going side by side through turn 8. Oh, this is a brave move by Power if he can hang this one through. Sam's fighting it.
Careful!
But I think Power's going to have to yield that one. Sam's going to have to yield that one. Great overtake there from Paraquix. Gets the job done. Moves himself up into P11. Wow, what a scrap. Cushes all over the back of Chasta. Chasta needs to try and get back on, back within DRS range of crowding, because DRS is activated this lap. In fact, Chasta, I think he may have damage. Yeah, he's coming to the pits. He has got wing damage. I thought he might have got away with it.
That is a shame. That is a real shame there for Chasta. And that's a set of hard tyres on for him.
He's been trying. Yeah, he's going to try and go to the end of the race on those tyres. Bingley getting close to the back of Sykes Zaney there. DRS, of course, is activated. Is there any movement? Let's just switch back onto broadcast cams. We watch the cars come through turn 4, turn 5, and then through to turn 6. And what's happening here? We've got some movement again. Paraquix is on the charge. He's just got past Storm into P9. He is absolutely motoring. And he's on the medium compound tyre as well. He's the lead runner now, Kenzie, on the mediums.
Oh, he is definitely a man on a mission. There's no question about it. Was that Beastie in the chat earlier? McLaren versus Mercedes, something I would happily pay for in real life as well. Oh, I'm with you on that one.
Good evening, Watto. How you doing, fella? Thanks for tuning in, brother. So we're just waiting for the DRS train. Well, we've got the DRS train for someone to try and make some ground here. Kush has just dropped off the back of crowding. Paraquix is trying to get on terms with Kush on those mediums. The softs should be good for a few more laps, yeah. The crossovers around about lap 6. They'll be looking to pit if they're one stopping about lap 10 to lap 11.
Yeah. You're right about then.
But Sharpie's getting really close to the back of Sykes Zaney. Let's jump on board now. Let's see if we're going to see any movement as he sets the fastest lap of the race, yeah.
Ooh. That could pay dividends a bit more. Hey, Bingley, he's going for the lead here.
And I
think he's got it.
Oh, bit of contact there between Sharpie and Syke as they came through turn 1. But Bingley has got the lead. Sharpie just a little bit out of shape on the exit of turn 3. It's going to compromise his chances of getting past Syke there late on the brakes.
Oh, Apex has gone. Turn 12's claimed another victim.
Oh, JD Apex has gone.
And there's your safety car.
Their safety car, first one of the season, guys. Now, are we going to see any soft runners coming in? Is it too early? Are they going to change strats on the fly? I don't know. But I tell you what, Kenzie, I've got some work to do. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So while you're doing that, I'll see what's happening in the chat, yeah. Morvlo bringing up a valid point. The news just earlier today: Cristiano Ronaldo coming back to Old Trafford.
You know, that's interesting because there's a lot of people last night, right, who jumped the gun and were saying he's off to Man City, and they jumped the gun. A lot of City fans are now...
Guilty as charged, Your Honour.
Well,
I was one of them.
A lot of the City fans are now crying tears of purple piss because he is not going to Man City. Of course, I was hoping Torquay United would sign him, but, you know, that deal just didn't quite come through, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the question is now, are we going to see these guys coming into pit in its early doors? It's quite a conundrum for the soft runners, actually. What do they do?
Yeah. Because
What
it
do
could
they
very
do?
well mean that we could be seeing Paraquix being in the lead of the race.
Right, one of the McLarens is coming, and I think Bingley's coming in because Syke is backing up to try and avoid the double stack. Yeah, Bingley comes in.
That's
Smart move.
well played.
Smart move by the
Well
McLaren
played from
drivers.
McLaren.
Very, very smart indeed. And hopefully, and that's Sharpie's going to be so peed off behind, thinking, "Oh man, easy Adam LB." A couple of cars are coming. Some of the cars coming through. The medium runners naturally are coming through.
There we go. And that's Paraquix and Storm 1 and 2. And Bingley only down to 3rd.
Yeah, he's on fresh tyres though. The question is, the safety car will probably come in lap 7. He needs to do 22 laps in the mediums for a one-stopper. It's just about doable. Just about. Damon Chet says, I'm a Liverpool fan. I was hoping it would come. Nah, no chance of him going to Anfield, dude, I'm afraid. I was still hoping they might get Mbappe, but that's not going to happen either. Breedman says, I was so worried it would go to City, the cash cows.
Oh,
I didn't want him to go anywhere near Manchester, you know what I mean? Unlucky though, JD. And unlucky also to Brandon as well.
Yeah.
Long season though, guys. It's not a short season like we've done before. So, you know, 24, a minimum of 24 races. So, you know what I mean? A long, long way to go. Unlucky Brandon, man.
That's interesting from Zike Zini. I've just noticed that. He's come out on another set of softs.
He's
that
two
is
stopping.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's two stopping then. And he'll be looking to clear some traffic as well. I wonder if we're going to see...
Tyres, I reckon he should be able to.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see some team orders between Bingley and Syke, actually.
Ooh, that's a valid point.
Will Bingley let him go so he can chase after Storm and Paraquix? Because Bingley can almost be the wingman. Then they can fight again later on in the race, where Bingley may switch back onto softs, possibly if he decides to two-stop it. A few guys coming out on hards there. They're going. That's a safety-first strategy. They're going to the end. That's Crowding, Findium, Sam Tabner, F50 Max, Perennial, and Zetex. They're all going to the end on the hard compound tyres. Unless, of course, as a safety car around about lap 20-21, then they may come in and put softs on. I just think, Kenzie, it's one of those seasons, particularly with the game physics, we could see a lot more drivers thinking about their tactics whilst underneath the safety car, because safety cars are prone to come out in this game.
Yeah, and especially with the fact that they've got no rich fuel mixture this year as well. So they have so you've got like fuel loads to come into play. How much fuel are you going to start the race with?
Yeah. Absolutely. It's a good call, dude. Good call. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you're all doing fine and dandy. I'm going to jump out of the safety car. I want to get up close and personal and say hello to the chat. Yeah, thanks for all tuning in, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. Let me know who you are so I can give you a nice, warm welcome to the channel. And thanks to all the regulars who are coming back and watching some top quality content from the TIR boys here on a Friday night. I tell you what, I think we've had a brilliant first week at Bahrain, first week of the season. We've seen some fantastic races and some amazingly tight finishes as well. That's been the thing that's got me this season, is how tight the finishing has been. Like 3 or 4 cars all within, a second or two of each other. It's been phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, at least that's this weekend's entertainment sorted for me.
It's a lot of good streams to watch back. Of course, we've got we've got a lot more racing to come this week here on Total Impact Racing. We've got the 2 100% races tomorrow night, Prost and Senna. Dame Zero will be streaming the Prost race, which I will be in. Yes, the fat man himself will be driving the Alpine, very badly probably. And then whilst the Senna channel will be streamed by Perush, a top stream. We've got 2 very, very good streamers for the weekend. And then, of course, Sunday, it's the very first Performance League race. Of course, we have 2 races in the Performance, 25% sprint race and a 50% feature race, which we're really, really excited about. Good evening, Gandhi! How you doing? Proven Light says, I still can't believe there's a whole new handling model for the esports. Yeah, I was reading about that with Premier. I'm going to say no one will say it. Yeah, I know what you're saying, dude. I know what you're saying. I was reading quite a lot of tweets about that today. Mm-hmm. Okay, safety car is coming in, so Paraquix is going to take over as the lead car, ready for the restart. We'll jump on board the broadcast cam for the restart. In fact, Ken, do you want to call the restart, dude?
Yeah, here we go. So Paraquix, he's not wasting any time. He has legged it and just said, "See ya," and he's off.
See you later, boys.
Let's see if team orders do indeed.
I don't know why Why is Schumacher joining the lobby? Man, the rest is already. Please don't leave the lobby now because you might destabilise it, dude. If you're in, stay in, Shuey. Don't leave.
That's another point. Yeah. Something else. That could be problematic. But anyway,
Sorry, quick switcheroo there. Bingley's let Psych through.
There we go. There's the team orders coming in. And Saizeni not wasting any time for second place. He's through.
Storm got a little bit out of shape there, and Bingley went to the back of him. But thankfully, there was no end plate missing. At least I don't think so. I hope he's not got any floor damage there. There was quite a shunt. Chester and Zetex are fighting a bit further down. Let's have a quick look. There they are, side by side, coming into the hairpin. Looks like Zetex has got the move done. He's going to be on the charge now, trying to push up towards F50 max, getting those hard tyres switched on as quickly as he possibly can. But Chester's fighting back as they come.
Zetex locks up.
And Chester goes through. Zetex is off. Spinner.
He's gone. That's it. He's gone. He's out.
Oh my lord. Yeah, that was never going to work. Never going to work, that one. We got some movement further up. Sharpie's had a moment, and has he just been overtaking the straight line speed? I think he's been overtaking the straight line speed there, dude. Lost 2 positions though. To Crowding and Cush Mania. In fact, Sharpie's coming in the pit, so I think he's. Not sure what he's doing. Yeah, can't see any wing damage, to be fair.
It seems to be a recurring thing that even though it's not showing any damage, he can definitely feel it when he's driving. Saizeni, meanwhile, he's just got himself into the lead, but Paraquix, he's not making it easy for Syke to get that lead. But here we go. Saizeni, yep, he's gone through, and he's just said for the first time this season, "Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that."
Hey, been waiting for that. We've been waiting for that.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Something else I also brought up with Beer before we went live is I managed to get a pretty rare achievement for the kebab house. And what was that achievement? What was that achievement I got again?
A 12-month subscriber badge.
There you go. 1 year in the kebab house.
One year in the kebab house crew. Man, that's a fine achievement. There are not many people who are in that club. You're part of an exclusive band, Kenzie. Part
of that elite.
Absolutely, dude. Okay, let's see what's happening a bit further down. Findium is trying to get on terms of crowding. We've got Oscu on the back of Findium. Let's just jump on board with that. Hopefully, in chat says Bingley is letting Sight go to build up a gap for the medium run at the end. Yeah, that's makes a lot of sense, dude.
That is very well played.
Mark V53 says, anyone else out of sync on the stream? No, it's just your dial-up internet. There you go.
I swear the amount of time.
Oh, Oscar going late on Finn. He sent it. Oh, that's poor from Oscar. That is poor. Hit the clip button, guys. That was Oscar there. Bit of a Stanley bomb there, and he's paid the price. He was never ever going to break in time.
Well, that's my first clip of the season for me.
Yep. Hey, chill beans, Mark. Chill beans. Okay, Bingley on the back of Paraquix then. Let's see if he can get a little bit close for a run, possibly coming out of the hairpin.
Oscar's about to get out! He's gone into the wall!
Oh dear, Oscar. What have you done, dude? Yep, there's that car at the hairpin. What happened, Ken? Did you actually on board?
I was actually on broadcast, Ken, and I was like side pod view. I couldn't really see what happened.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Right, Kush is tracking Storm. Storm has been out of course, he started the race on those medium compound tyres. Kush on fresher tyres. That was a send it, wasn't it? Woof! That was a send it and a half. Right, Kush will just use the box smartly here. Just use the DRS now on the main straight to get the job done. And Storm on the thing. I'm just going to stay with Kush so he gets the job done. Shouldn't be an issue here. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fairly straightforward overtake for Kush as he moves up. Bingley's taken Power Quicks also for P2 as Kush moves himself up into P5 with a good overtake. We've got Findium just behind crowding there. Of course, these two good friends, but they've got quite a rivalry as well.
Oh,
Gandhi says, looking forward to Monday now, Beer. This Fanatec is unreal. Hey, it's not the wheel, man. It's the person behind the wheel. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to win at Spain.
Yeah. I say that actually reminds me of a proverb one of my friends often brings up. It's not the weapon that makes the warrior, it's the warrior who wields it.
This is very, very true. Kenzie, can you just take over? I've got to swap over controller batteries, dude.
Sure thing.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm just with.
Gonna lose game sound for a sec, guys. Sorry about this.
Right up. Hopefully the commentary shouldn't be affected too much. But yeah, so I'm just with Paraquix right now. This is a great battle here for second place. Bingley being a good wingman for Sykes-Zaney to allow him to build as big a gap as possible before heading in for his stop. Gandhi 2 comeback drives this week to get 2 outstanding results. Yeah, I did read about that earlier this week. Yeah, I'll say Gandhi, massive congrats on your win on Monday as well. So here we go. Doesn't look like Paraquix is going to be close enough to be able to make any sort of impact on Bingley. So those tyres are about halfway, roughly, through their through their lifespan.
Finn's just made a move on crowding up to P7 in the Aston Martin. Paraquix, I'll tell you what, he's keeping Bingley honest here. He's not letting Bingley get away unless Bingley is deliberately trying to just ease off a little bit and back the pack up, back them up a little bit.
I think that's what his plan is.
Just hope you washed your hands. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I promise.
Oakley definitely sounds confident heading into next week.
Finn also passed Storm as well there, so he's up on the charge now up into P6. So we're getting to the end of the race, so he is in a pretty good position. It has to be said because those tyres will go to the end.
And that's assuming we don't have another safety car beforehand.
Well, a safety car will really change things, that's for sure. Massey's in Rapado X, I'm spinning again and letting down Skeefy in Division 3. Oh, no, hey Chris, you'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine, my man. Get Bahrain. I know you don't have good experiences of Bahrain in TIR, mate, but no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine at Spain. Completely different track. But what are we looking at then at the moment? So Paraquix and Storm are on 10 lap old mediums. They've been running those since the start of the race. Crowding. Storm, though, is still within DRS, though, of Findium, so that's going to help him out a little bit. Is Paraquix close enough to make a run at Bingley to try and get that P2? He's going to have a look. He's going to come from an awful long way back. I think he might have to set for sitting behind him. If he can get a good exit out of turn 3, he could have a possible DRS run. Bingley a little bit out of shape there, a bit of a front end wobble, but does recover quite well. And I think he should hold position here coming into turn 4. Yeah, not a problem there, I don't think. But Paraquix, I tell you what, he is quick on this game, Paraquix. He has really found some pace.
Yeah, that's definitely a sign of being able to put the time in to get used to the new physics in the game this year.
Absolutely. Adabel B having a solid drive so far in P4. We're just currently approaching half race distance. Kush having a good drive P5. Findium is trying to chase him down in P6, but at the moment Kush's tyres are looking pretty good. Storm, he's yet to make a pit stop. Crowding is in P8. Sam Tabner in 9, just coming through the hairpin. F50 Max just outside of DRS range in P10 with his teammate New Perennial 2.5 seconds behind him. Chester in P12. And Sharpie, of course, had to make the pit stop earlier in P13. So far, we've lost Osku, Zetex, JD Apex, and Brandon from the race. Oakley in chat says Syke has not broken away as much as I would have thought. He could be in trouble near the end. Yeah, because Syke, we know, has to pit again. He's got to put medium tyres on. He's run 2 sets of softs already.
So it looks
Right.
like he could be going for mediums at the end.
He has to. He has to. Right, Storm's lost the DRS toe, so this is going to allow Crowning to make a move here. This looks like he's going to pull up into P7. He does indeed, and says, "Thank you very much, Kenzie."
I'll have a bit of that.
Absolutely.
Oh, and one more thing regarding that slogan as well. Yes, I'm going to have that slogan on a t-shirt or a hoodie at some point. But I can officially confirm, this is an exclusive, folks. I'm going to be not only at Silverstone next season, but I'm also going to be at Monaco.
Ooh. Hey, man, that's expensive, dude. Whew, my goodness me. We're going to see you on telly.
Potentially.
You want to kick Crofty? Just go upstairs to the paddock and kick Crofty out. You can do a far better job than he can do.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Don't tempt me.
Absolutely. I tell you what, going back to the action at Bahrain, Para Quicks is doing a fantastic job. He's on mediums from the start, and he is doing a fantastic job of staying with Bingley.
Yeah, Storm's not doing too bad either. He's in P8 at the moment, and he's within DRS range of Crowning as well. But this is round about the point where the hard tyres are gonna start kicking in properly.
Yeah, absolutely. Para can probably go about another 4 or 5 laps on those tyres. Bingley having to go defensive. Here comes Para. Quicks is going to try and send it. He's having a look at the inside, decides to back out at the last minute.
Ooh, another look up there from Bingley.
Yeah, Bingley's not having a happy little period of time here, and Para Quicks may have a run here coming up to 4. Oh, goodness me, yes, he is. Bingley, I don't think can do a lot about this unless he breaks extremely late. He's trying to break as late as he can. But Quicks,
nothing he can do about it.
Yeah, Quicks takes P2 back and also places his car beautifully on the exit as well to stop any chance of Bingley doing a switchback move. And then we've got Adam LB just off the back of these guys. There he is in P4. Cushmania in P5. Findion is not really catching Cush at the moment. The gap's staying around about 1.5 seconds. Crowding in P7. Storm having a pretty solid drive in P8. F50 Max P9. Chas has made his way up to P10. Sam Tabner's dropped down to 12. I think Sam might have had a moment actually somewhere because he's lost about 5-6 seconds. I can't work out where. So I think Sam's maybe had an off-track moment somewhere.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing Oakley's brought up. Is Crowding running any front wing on that thing? It was like a NASA rocket down the pit straight. I'm just going to stay on board with Crowding and see what he does to be able to.
Okay. Well, Bingley's about to try and make a play for P2 again. He's got a very good exit, bit of DRS. He's just going to. I think he should breeze past Para Quicks here. Just getting a toe. Or is he just? He's going to try and pull out. He's going to pull out late and brake. Go late on the brakes, I think.
That would be very brave if he does.
Wow. Do you know what? Whether that was a deliberate tactic, I'm not sure. But
That's interesting.
Yeah. You'd have expected Bingley to cruise past Para Quicks there.
Yeah.
It could be a tactic. I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to make Para Quicks think more about his rear view mirrors than actually holding pace with Syke. Because Syke is now starting to pull away. It was 2.5. It's up to 3.3 seconds now. Syke, though, is coming towards the end of his soft stint. He will be pitting, I reckon, in the next couple of 3 laps to put those medium tyres on. Adam LB there, P6. But Adam LB is being caught by Cush. Cush is just on the cusp of DRS now. There he is in P5, just coming out of the hairpin. I don't think he's got DRS now, not yet, but it's around about 1 second, the gap. Let's have a little look there. Fastest lap so far, by the way, Syke Zaney. Yeah, he's just within DRS range now. Cush is on Adam LB. Bingley is pressurising Para Quicks all the way down the back straight. Now, is he going to be close enough for a run? Let's jump on board. As they come down the back straight towards the final corner. He's going to the DRS now. Bingley has hardly touched his ERS either. 76%. Here he goes. This time he's going to get the move done. Syke's in the pits. He'll be putting a set of mediums on, one would think.
Yeah. 13 laps at the end. Yeah, that's double, yeah. I say Para Quicks will probably be lap 18, lap 19 roughly.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah, that's about the area. In fact, there could be an interesting battle between Para Quicks and Syke Zaney because Syke has obviously lost a lot of track position, so Syke has got overtaking to do because there's probably 4 cars in front of him at least.
that are going to be going to the end.
That are going to be, yeah, exactly. That are going to go to the end of the race. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one pans out. But Kushner, as you can see, well within DRS range of Adam LB, starting to pressurise them now, both in the medium compound tyre. They pitted it early under the safety car, so I would imagine they may well pit again for softs. Not sure. They could just about go to the end on those medium tyres, but the tyres will be screaming.
Oh, Syke almost had it off. Thankfully, he's okay. He just went wide on the exit of turn 7.
He needs to clear Perennial ASAP. He really does.
Well, he's right on the back of him, heading down the DRS back straight.
Perennial will go defensive here. Yeah, Perennial's watching to see which way he goes. Is he going to fight? No, he doesn't. I think he almost lets him through, to be fair. Very early defensive posture there from Perennial.
Yeah.
And Syke moves up into P10. Next on this hit list will be Chasta, but we know Chasta's got a lot of pace. Commentator's curse notwithstanding. Kush is now all over the back of Adam LB as they come onto the start-finish straight. Is this Kush's chance to move up into the podium position? I think it is, you know. Don't think there's a lot Adam LB can do about this. And Kush gets the job done, moves himself up into P3. Adam LB down to P4. Of course, these guys are at the moment on the same strat. Whether or not one will try and stay to the end of the race, one will pit stop, yet to find out. But what a stint from Para, though. What a stint. He is still stuck to Bingley's exhaust pipe, and he's done 16 laps on those medium compound tyres.
I mean, you've got to think that the McLaren boys are probably bricking themselves at this point.
Indeed. I mean, because Para Quicks is going to be rapid in the second third, the final third of the race when he does make his pit stop. And he's the tyres. Do you know what, those mediums? I've seen worse looking mediums. You know what I mean? There is some two-tone in there.
Yeah.
But,
I can see it on board with their Power Quicks just now. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's Badger. It's something I was mentioned earlier quite some time ago about Finn. He is looking pretty good running those hards to the end of the race. Currently sat in P5. He will almost certainly take the lead at some stage during the race if if 3 out of the top 4 on the 11-lap mediums do pit, which they probably will.
Yeah.
And Finn's now within DRS range of Adam LB as well, so it's going to help him cruise up behind Kush. Just looking for any movement from Kush. Is he coming in? Yeah, probably a little bit early. No, he's staying out. Yeah, his tyres don't look too bad, to be fair. Adam LB's in the pits, though. No, it wasn't Adam LB. It was Kush.
It's Kush.
Kush has blinked. Kush has blinked first. Adam LB feigned a move into the pits and then backed out.
Set mediums.
Yeah, 28.
Set mediums to the end.
Yeah, set mediums to the end, absolutely. I'm surprised. I've been tempted to put softs on, possibly. The mediums, though, will hold, obviously, will hold better, but the softs will give them some instant pace for 4 or 5 laps. Perennials in the pits as well. All eyes are really... Sorry, I was just going to say very quickly, a lot of eyes now going to be on Syke Zaynti to see what inroads he can make, because he's got to get some overtaking done.
Yeah, because he's now got one less car to worry about.
Yeah. Oh, it's shocking discreetly, isn't it? Oh, yeah, look at Power Quick, 73% ERA. Come on, Finn. What's going on there? Holy crap. And Bingley, 68% ERS.
I'm pretty sure Finn was complaining about how people were using ERS last season. My, how the tables have turned.
Oh, good lord. Are we going to see Finn running a negative ERS? You know what I mean?
Oh, if that happens.
Yeah, Sync Badger, absolutely. Be having words with him. Kai Pollitt, how you doing, fella? Long time no see. Welcome. Paraquix has pitted. Right, do you know what, mate? I'm going to have a look on. I'm going to jump on board with Syke Zaynti just for a minute.
But I'll focus on Paraquix for the time being.
Okay, right. Syke will clear him comfortably, actually. The undercut is big, but Syke is still trying to get past some traffic. Chasta is not going to let him go without a fight here.
No, Syke's through!
He is going for it now. He's going for it now. He's got one car. Has he got the second? Has he got the double overtake? I think he will get F50 Max here as well. Oh, man, that's good driving. Yeah, he's got past both. F50 Max there, not his fight. Chasta, though, is fighting back. Oh, was the covering for?
Careful, boys!
Just looking back from Syke's car, but he got the double overtake done. That was critical for his race.
That undercut has worked in Syke's favour. Now he's only got 4 more cars to get past.
Right, let's have a look
including his teammate.
Let's have a gap to the leader. Right, Bingley and Admiral B, what are they going to do? If they're going to pit, it's going to be soon. It's going to be soon. I reckon they're going to come in about 20 or 21 if they do pit. The gap from Finn to Syke is 11 seconds. That's what Syke has got to make up. And look at Chasta and F50 Max fighting. And also, no penalties. Wow. Good stuff.
I've only just noticed that we've had no time penalties this evening so far.
Kush has just got past Sam Taberner into the end of the third DRS. Just missed that one, actually. Bingley's in the pits.
And so is Adam B.
So these guys too stopping. We thought it was going to be a one-stop car, but it's a safety car lap 3, which kind of threw all the OG strats out the window, to be fair. So a lot of the guys are two stopping. I think we've got Finn, F50 Max and Chasta one stopping. Here comes Chasta on F50 Max. F50 Max goes defensive. Chasta's going to have to come from a long way back. Is he going to try and do it under braking? Is it coming to turn 1?
I think he's got it.
Yeah, F50 Max is going to try and switch back if he can. But Chasta, of course, does have the DRS. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a question now of can Finn and Crowding hold off Syke Zaney? Bigley's going to be quick, but surely not even Bigley can make up that time. What do you think, Kens?
Unless we see mistakes start cropping up, I will be very surprised if he manages to pull this off.
It's going to take an awful lot of doing, isn't it? Fastest lap of the race so far, still Syke Zaney outside the top 10. It is currently Sharpie. Of course, bonus point for outside the top 10, as well as a bonus point for inside the top 10 fastest laps. Syke is catching these guys, and he's catching them pretty steadily, to be fair.
Yeah, he's down to 4.6 between himself and Crowding, and then he's got another 4.9 between Crowding and Findium to make up. So he's got about 9 seconds, roughly, to make up.
And F50 Max actually got back past Chasta again, but I think they're going to probably swap positions again fairly soon. They've got to watch out. Bingley is now on the charts. Look how close Bingley is to the back of them. Bingley on the soft compound tyre. Massey the chance says, go on, Crowding. Ex-teammate from Div 2, take it to the Div 1, boys. Oh, well, absolutely. Power Quickso sets the fastest lap of the race. He is motoring. And is he going to get a move done here? Double overtake, possibly? Oh, my goodness me. What a great move from Power Quicks.
That is
clipped.
Incredible.
That's clip time. Hit the clip button, guys. Come on. Get some clips in there. That was a stonking move. And Chasta also got back past F50 Max. And you've got Bingley right behind them now. Let's jump on board of Bingers. Oh, Bingley's been spotted. There's a contact between Bingley and F50 Max, and Bingley is off.
That's the last thing he needed.
2 into 1 there. Don't really go. Oh, dear. Didn't really join the track in an extremely safe manner either, unfortunately.
That's the last thing Bingley needed. Particularly
when he's got Adam LB in front on fresh softs as well. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Power Quicks there now is trying to hunt down Syke Zaney. Syke has taken 1.5 seconds out of Crowding. Gap's down to 3 seconds.
The crucial thing is between NRX and between Crowding and Findium is that Findium is actually increasing his lead over Crowding.
He's starting to stretch it out a little bit now. 5.2 seconds. Crowding could be an unintentional fortunate wingman here for Finn. There's Power Quicks and P4. He is slowly catching Syke, trying to push those those soft tyres. Chasta in P5, F50 Max in P6, Cushion P7. But Adam LB goes past him. Adam LB takes P7, the straightforward overtake there, using the DRS and a bit of battery as well to get P7. Bingley is trying to get back on it now. Of course, Bingley would have been all over Power Quicks, I think, by now. I was really looking forward to that battle being resumed again, but unfortunately the contact, I think it was with F50 Max going into the downhill S's, trying to put paid. It's a bit unfortunate. I think it's probably going to be a racing instant. I am stewarding, so if it's a clip sent in, myself and Shaggy will take a very good look at it, obviously.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Syke Zaney right now, and he can see just ahead of him. He can see Crowding just ahead.
Absolutely, gap down to 2 seconds. 7.4 now separates Findium and Syke. And I tell you what, Findium does not want to get a penalty now. That's for sure.
That's the last thing he needs.
Okay, and just stick it in broadcast cam. Watching these cars come up the uphill S's. We've got a three-way dance there. Adam LB, Cushmania and Bingley. Just in front of those, we've got Chast and F50 Max who have been battling pretty much all race. Power Quicks is catching Syke Zane. The gap is down to under 2 seconds there between Power Quicks and Syke. Power Quicks is on a charge. He can sniff a podium. Massey in the chat says you can see Para getting P2 behind Finn here. That's a possibility. It's a possibility. There's F50 Max and Chast are still fighting coming out of turn 3. Is Max close enough for a run here under the braking? I don't think it's quite close enough. But I tell you what, Bingley's going to have a look at Cush, I think. Is he? No. Decides to just back out a little bit there. Oh, but Cush had a spin and Bingley goes through. Oh, Cush, unlucky dude.
Syke's in DRS range now. Syke's in DRS range.
Now, once he clears crowding, how quickly can he go after Finn? The gap is 6.6 separating first and third with 6 laps to go, plus the lap that they're on, Kenzie. He's on target to catch him on the last lap, as it stands.
If he keeps catching about a second a lap.
That's if he can keep on catching there, because, of course, the hard tyres, yes, they have done more laps, but they do wear at a slower rate than the mediums. So by the end of the race, I reckon the mediums and hards are going to be pretty much about the same. But here comes Syke then all over the back of NRX crowding as they come through. You think it's just a matter of time now. Let's jump on board with Syke Zaney as he plots his move. DRS open. He's used up a lot of his battery, but he swings out to the outside. Looks like he's going to get the job done. And he does. And
with ease.
Now he is on the charge. Dame Zero says, light safety car inbound. I can sense it.
Oh.
Got some new... Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, I thought it was going to be a spinner then. Here comes Adam LB and F50 Max. They've both got DRS, but Adam LB got a better exit. But we know Max likes to brake late, as he's doing, side by side, giving each other room. That's good to see. I think Adam LB's got the job done on the fresher tyres. And Bingley with an opportunistic. I'll have a bit of that. Sorry to steal the Kenzie Retro. But
it's fine. It's fine.
Bingley, ever the opportunistic driver, trying to get himself back into contention here. He's running out of time, but he could still get up into the top 5 here.
Yeah. But Syke Zaney, he is closing in fast. And that's Sharpie gone heading into turn 8. Syke Zaney, he is down to 5 seconds. 5 seconds,
but I tell you what, watch out.
Safety car!
VSC. Now, will that turn into a full safety car? Dame, have you called it? Have you called it? Is this going to be a full safety car? Oh, Shoppy's been disqualified. Oh.
He was disqualified for going the wrong way.
Trying to spin it round, no doubt. This game is unforgiving. Now, have you noticed something about Finn? He's using the VSC very, very cleverly. Syke's going to have to get his foot down to make sure he holds that gap to 5 seconds. He's got to watch his delta. He's got to be as close to his delta as he possibly can, because it's gone from 5 to 7 seconds. He's obviously doing a little bit of tyre management at the moment. He'll be looking, as soon as it comes up VSC ending, he'll put his foot down. Kai Pollitt says, what's your thoughts on Codemasters giving the esports slot the brand new handling model and not everyone else beer? I think it's been taken away from them again, hasn't it? I believe.
I think
DRS
is
re-enabled.
Down to the backlash.
Yeah, I think it's been taken off them. I think that's what the argument is.
Ah.
But now Para is looking to try and clear crowding, because Para does always got so close, a little bit of love tapping there with crowding. He's going to try and look to get the move done now with a bit of DRS, but crowding still has DRS and Syke. And Quicks did not need that one little bit. Let's drop a little bit further back. Adam LB, Chasta and Bingley still fight. F50 Max just behind there, but his tyres are looking pretty worn now as they come up the hill. Look how close Bingley is to Adam LB. Is he going to try and risk anyone around the outside? Oh my good lord, that's brave. No, Adam LB manages to hold him, but Bingley had a real long look there. Is he going to try and switch back on him now? Is he going to burn off that battery? What's Adam LB got? About the same. Chasta's bricking himself, thinking he's got 2 very fast cars right behind him. Para Quicks on crowding.
I would be as well.
Paraquix moves himself up into P3. Has he got time to try and catch Syke? He's in within DRS range of Syke. Syke is still catching Finn, but not at the rate he needs to. Adam LB and Chasta going side by side. Into turn 1. Oh, and Bingley goes through as well. Chasta runs a little bit wide there. Looks like Bingley's got through as well. Bingley up to P6, but Chasta won't give this one up.
Oh, Sain's gone! Sain's gone!
He's out! He's out! He's out! Sainzini has gone! Downhill S's claim another victim. There's his car buried in the wall.
Oh, that is brutal!
Absolutely brutal. Yeah, 26 out of 29. Oh my goodness me. Wow, what a twist in the race. And I tell you what, Bingley might fancy a podium still. Has he got time to clear Adam LB and get after Crowding? Because Crowding's on really old tyres.
It's a big ask. It is a very big ask.
Badgers, give me my channel points. Hey, easy, Tiger. Easy.
He is. Well,
I will do it before the end of the race. Before the end of the stream. Don't worry.
For me, I'm not overly concerned. I'm only losing about 500 channel points.
Right, Bingley is going to breeze past Adam LB. He's going to take P4. Now, can he chase down Crowding? He's got 3 laps to take 5 seconds out of Crowding. But Crowding's tyres are looking a bit worse for wear. Paraquix is catching Findium, but I don't think he's going to run out of time. But I tell you what, it's been a fantastic drive by. I think Paraquix, for me, even though Findium looks like he's in with a good chance of winning the race, I just think Paraquix may be driver of the day.
Yeah, no question about that.
Cycling Chat says, I took the same line since I pit. This time it murdered me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've seen that myself, dude. It's unlucky, man. Unlucky. Such a cruel time to happen so late on in the race as well. But Bingley is pushing. He wants a P3 from McLaren. Of course, it's McLaren at the front row. Lockout and qualifying. The race hasn't quite gone to plan for either drivers. Paraquix has taken the second out of Findium. The gap's down to 3.6. He can see Findium. He can see him.
Yeah, he can just about make him out in the distance.
2 laps to go, ladies and gents. Just about to start the penultimate lap. Can Para pull something out of the bag? Down to 3.4 to Kai Pollitt with potential quote of the day saying Sykes only bottled it. That's harsh, man. That's harsh. So quick look further back down the field because we haven't given these guys much attention. Perennial, he's stuck with it. Solid drive in P11. Sam Tablet in P10. ERN Storm in P9 had a solid drive. Cushmania had that one spin that cost him because he would be in this battle with Adam LB and Chast if he went for that spin in P8. F50 Max, he's done a long stint in those hard compound tyres in P7. He's just dropped off the back of Chasta the last 2 or 3 laps. Chasta himself, though, a really good stint in those hard compound tyres. Still trying to chase down Adam LB. I tell you what, Bingley has not managed to drop these guys.
Yeah, that's a valid point there.
Well, Paraquix has got the gap down to 3. So I tell you what, a penalty now, and all bets are off.
Oh,
For Finn. You know what I'm saying?
I think Paraquix is right now. He's hovering around that 3-second window.
Yeah, he could do with another 2 or 3 laps. I think he'd be begging for another 2. Could we make it a 32-lap race, beer? You know what I mean? Yeah, see, Dave, you can't even get that right. You're useless, man.
But here we go.
Last lap of the race. Finder, race leader, 3 seconds up the road from Paraquix. He's had a fantastic drive. Crowding as well. Look at that stint on those hards. 23 laps on the hards. Pitted under the very first safety car. Well, the only safety car. Was it the only safety car? I think it was. And is currently sat in P3. Bingley is closing, but nowhere near quickly enough, I don't think, unless Crowding's tyres fall off the cliff on this last lap. They are pretty grained, to be fair.
Yeah, well, because we had a full safety car and we had a virtual safety car as well.
That's right, yeah. Chasta still pushing, even though his tyres are screaming out to be let off the car, you know what I mean? They need to go to the knacker's yard. But he's still pushing. Power Quick's taken another 7/10 out of Finn. He's running out of time though, half the lap to go, ladies and gentlemen, of this Bahrain Division 1 Grand Prix. Lots of 6 drivers.
Is accepting he's going to have to settle for second.
Still pushing, still pushing. Chasta still smells 5th place here. As the top 2 come out onto the back straight for the final time. Going to jump on board of Finn. The gap's down to less than 2 seconds, but Finn, I think, is just cruising as long as he can just negotiate this final corner. I think it's turn 15, I believe. And he's back on the power to take what should be the checker flag and victory in the first race of the season. Checker flag and victory for Findia. Power Quick's P2, great drive. NOX crowding a quality drive in P3, mega stint in those tyres. Bingley will be thinking, what if? P4, Adam LB P5, Chasta P6. Kush Mania has crashed before the finish line.
What just happened there?
What happened? Oh my lord.
So much debris on the track.
It's carnage.
So much debris.
Sam Tabler then gets P10, so 50 Max and Storm jump him. Oh my lord. Let's open up the party. Wow, well done Perennial, kept it going, man. what happened? I've got to watch the stream back to see what happened to Kush. That was crazy, man.
And even Codemasters gives Power Quick's driver.
Oh, I think it's a good call. A good call, Codemasters. They do something right every now and again. Well, hey, Sam, good stuff, dude. Unlucky, but I tell you what, it's not a bad drive, mate. Not a bad drive. We'll give you a rundown of positions momentarily, then we'll have a chat with the boys. But Aston Martin, hey, with the victory. I need an Alfa Romeo hat, I really do. So there we go, confirmation. Findium takes the victory in the first race of the season. Power Quick's an outstanding P2, plus the bonus point for fastest lap inside the top 10 as well. Crowding in P3, Bingley in P4. He'll be, what if? He had that spin, of course. Well, they had the contact with, I think it was F50 Max, wasn't it? How badly did that cost him? Did that cost him the race win? Adam LB in P5, Chasta in P6. Those two had a good long battle. F50 Max in P7. He was battling with Chasta all the way through, but then these tyres just fell off the cliff towards the end, and he did drop quite a way back, but he'll be quite happy with P7 quietly. Storm in P8, GG's, David, for your P8 finish. Cushmania in P9, but what happened? It should have been P7. But he had the incident on the last corner, which we don't quite know what happened. Sam Tabner in P10. Then outside the top 10 is Perennial, who, by dint of the fact he finishes P11, guarantees a fastest lap for outside the top 10.
Yeah.
Because he finished. And then DNF Sykes only unlucky, lap 26 out of 29, downhill S's. Oskew with a crazy send into turn 1 and DNF shortly afterwards. Z-Tex will be very disappointed with his first run. JD Apex and Brandon and Sharpie also unlucky. Sharpie there got DSQ. I think he was trying to right his car after a spin, and the game decided to disqualify him because the game is trash. Right, before we get chatting with these guys, I've got to sort out the... actually, let's get the podium screen up and running first, and then I'm going to sort out the prediction. Let's see if I get it right. Because remember one time, I got it wrong. I had 2 choices and I chose the wrong outcome. So let's have a look. Let's get the creator dashboard up here so I can have a little look at the prediction. So prediction outcome then. So McLaren to win tonight. 68% of you said that the McLarens were going to win. 32% no, said no. So 32% have just won themselves a shit ton of channel points, of beer tokens. So let's choose the outcome. Will a McLaren win tonight? The answer is no, they won't. Going to complete the prediction, and your channel points are now going to be put into your accounts, guys. Spend them wisely. Wow. Okay. I think we've got all 3 in the party. Let's have a quick chat.
Yeah,
Let's go from third to first, I think. Mix things up a little bit. Crowding. Your first race as an official F1 Division 1 driver, not a reserve. And you're on the podium, mate. And a fantastic stint on those hards. GG's, my man. And tell us all about your race.
I mean, first of all, I just have to say I'm so tired. This has been my proper full second week at work, and I have to work tomorrow morning as well, so I'm going to be dead. But it was very, very stressful because, I didn't know what to do under the first safety car. I was like, potentially mediums can last if you can keep tyre wear, but I was like, nah, let's just go hards and go to the end. I'd rather be consistent rather than trying to push and potentially spin. So, yeah, basically, I kept it on track, didn't get a penalty, and I got third.
Good strategy call, dude. Good strategy call. I mean, was it, as soon as you saw the safety car, how quickly, was it like a spur of the moment, or was it a plan that you had before the race? If there's an early safety car, you're going to go and put the hards on?
I was putting the hards on this race no matter what, but I
Right.
didn't necessarily know if there was going to be a safety car. It was kind of a bit unfortunate it was so early on, because I think my soft pace could have just maybe gapped the medium runners a little bit more. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Kenzie, any questions you'd like to ask Crowden?
Uh, no, can't really think of anything at the moment.
Okay. Wow. I think Kenzie's actually doing some. Are you doing some YouTube work at the moment, Kenz? Are you?
Yeah, just getting a couple of things.
Got
just
you.
getting a couple of things checked.
Gotcha. But no, Crowding, podium in your first
Yeah.
race in Division 1. Must be happy with that now. We've got Spain next week. What are your thoughts? Is it a track you enjoy, or you just want to see the back of it?
I mean, I'd rather just see the back of it, but I know that as long as I can just, as I did tonight, keep consistent, it should go well. So.
Absolutely. And do you think we can a podium? Maybe one step higher next week? Maybe 2 steps higher?
I don't think. I think I'd happily take a top 5 every week. Not gonna lie.
No, fair play. Well, good result tonight, mate. You've made a good statement of intent. Well done, mate. And we'll see you next week.
Yep, thank you.
All right, going to move on to P2. It's Paraquicks, our driver of the day. Fantastic effort. You've got so much pace in this game, Remy. Tell us all about your race, dude.
Yeah, man, qualifying was a bitch. Just messed it up completely. But apparently, my strategies always work in this game. So, I did it 3 times in Bahrain in 1 week. So, started on the mediums and it just works out. Because I could keep up with Benji, which was surprisingly. So, and then bid it for the softs, and it's the way to go.
Worked pretty. I tell you what, you had so much pace on those mediums, mate. Because to say you were holding station just behind Bingley, where Bingley was on, I think, tyres 5-6 laps fresher than yours, but you stayed with him all the way through.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think the mediums they can go very long, so just worked out.
And you were catching Findium at the end. Do you think maybe another couple of laps you might have had him?
I think the virtual safety car kind of ruined it, but I think I would have gotten to his DRS, but I don't think I would have overtaken him because he had a lot of ERS left, I think.
Okay, but it's your first race back for a while actually as a perm driver in Division 1. You must be really pleased though getting P2 on your first race back.
Yeah, man. Compared to last game, I'm super fast now, so I'm really happy with this.
Okay, and as I asked Crowding, what are your thoughts for Spain next week?
Yeah, I'm quite happy there. Just I need to tweak my setup a little bit more, I think. But I think I can get a good result, maybe a podium again.
Okay. Well, GG's, buddy. It's a great drive tonight, Remy. Very, very impressive. You were our driver of the day, so congratulations for that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You are welcome. Moving on to our race winner. And it's Findium takes the spoils, takes the victory in the first race of the season. GG's Mika, great drive. Tell us about your quali first, though. Quali didn't seem to perhaps go quite as planned.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been as happy after I won a race as today, so that tells something. But yeah, I decided to go for a low wing setup, and when I saw the times in qualifying, I think I'm in trouble because the race I've got less downforce than the others. Can I keep up? But yeah, the strategies worked out brilliantly there.
Worked pretty well, and obviously you'd be disappointed that your teammate had the incident coming out of, I think it was turn 10. I think it was turn 11 coming up the hill. Had a contact with Shasta. And he disappeared off into the barrier, unfortunately, at a rate of knots. But so it's disappointing, obviously, that Zetex hasn't brought home points to the team. But you must be, from your own personal perspective, as you said, you must be extremely happy to start the season this way.
Yeah, as you said, it's really disappointing for Zetex because I think he got damaged at some point and it was the floor damage, so nothing to do basically. And
Yeah.
really unfortunate. I know he has the pace as well around Bahrain, well, around any track, but you know, I'm still happy to take the top points for the team.
Okie dokie. And what are your thoughts on next week, Finn, Spain?
It's a good track, but I don't get along with the bump before turn 1.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Finn, next week. But before I let you go, actually, we do have a bit of an announcement to make, Finn, don't we, about the esports team?
Oh yes.
Would you like to tell them what we're doing?
Go ahead. I'm still shaking from the race. So.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are entering into our first competition with the Euro Titans esports. We're entering into the False Group World Championships, and we're in a tough group. It's a 6-man tournament, and we're really, really excited. There's going to be details going up on Twitter, on Discord, so keep your eyes peeled for that. When we get our first race, I will be streaming it. I won't be racing. No, I'm not going to be anywhere near an F1 car. I'll be streaming it. But yeah, we're really excited to announce our first competition for the esports team. Fidium's team captain, of course, and we've got some fantastic drivers, Keneal, Zetex, amongst others. Can't wait. Details will be up in the next few days up on the Discord. But that is about it. I'm echoing through Crowding's headset, I think, by the sounds of it. That's about it for me. Kenzie, any comments before we wrap things up?
I said it after Bahrain at the start of the season back in March. If this is a sign of things to come, we're in for one hell of a season.
Absolutely. Oh, my. Crowding, can you just... actually, I'm going to have to mute him for a second.
It's Para. It's Para that's coming through.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to mute him for a sec. There we go. Sorry. But yeah, we've got... that wraps up the race week as far as the midweek tier is concerned, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lot more to come. Let me just go through to the command centre just to tell you all about those. Okay, tomorrow night, as mentioned, we have the Prost and Senna Leagues, 2 100% race distance full quality races around here, Bahrain. Dame Zero will be streaming Prost, Perush will be streaming Senna, and then on Sunday night we're back here on Beer and Kebab TV for the first performance race of the season with the sprint and feature races. Again, we will be at Bahrain. Really, really excited about those races. I'll be taking part myself tomorrow night. You'll see me. I'll be the one buried in the wall at turn 1, lap 1. But maybe I'll do some commentary after that. But no, that's about it, ladies and gents. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for the kind comments as well, El Takaman and Pumpy. Thank you for your very, very kind comments. Welcome to anyone new to the channel. Thank you also to Oakley for your very generous bit donation, my man. Greatly, greatly appreciated. That's about it. I'm just looking to see who's on, actually. There's no. I was going to chuck a raid over to somebody, but there's nobody really on F1 that I know, to be honest with you. So I don't think I will tonight. I would have checked the host to Taco, but he's not streaming. He's watching. So I won't tonight. Just having a quick little look. Who can I see? No, there's nobody really. So yeah, I'm going to call it a night there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, Conky Hall. Is he currently online at the moment? Is he Taco? I'm trying to find him at the moment. Can you... Okay. I'm gonna chuck a raid over. I don't know this guy, but he comes highly recommended from Taco. That's good enough for me. So I'll just put the raid command in. I'm gonna go and say hello to this guy. I think he's streaming F1. Taco, if you can confirm. But we're gonna throw him a raid anyway. Go and give him some love. Tell him all about TIR and tell him all about the racing guru. My name's Beer and Kebab. I'll see you guys on Sunday night. Until then, take care and Godspeed. And we're done. Hey, Bingers. Yeah. Was that contact with F50 Max?